Hello, my name is Susan Ashley, and I wanted to talk to you today about what it means to me to be a healer. For me personally, I feel that I am a conduit of God's will in some way. A long time ago, I surrendered my will to God, and that has taken me on a journey I can't even begin to tell you about. Maybe one day I will. But for some people, being a healer is to be in your mind and to go through certain protocol. And the protocol is step 1, step 2, step 3, and voila, something should happen. However, for me, it's all about surrender and letting go and letting God. So just before I work with someone, the beginning of my day, I ask to be a vehicle for love, light, and truth. And I ask to be a vehicle for clear and accurate information and healing this day for that particular person. Now, I'll also call in their guides and their loved ones and the beings that work with them. And I'll ask to be a conduit. I'll give permission, basically, to be a conduit for that individual to assist with whatever they need. And so we'll have a conversation, and they will tell me what it is that they'd like to work on in their life, whether it's a relationship, a job, financial. It really can be anything, even wanting a new car. I've had people wanting a home, wanting to sell their home or having problems in their home. So it can be anything across the board. And also I might get people who have certain diseases or illnesses where they've tried all the physical things and now I'm their last resort. I'm always the last resort that people come to. And that's okay too, because it's good that they've tried everything else. And then they finally come to me and we look at what's going on. Sometimes it's spiritual, sometimes it's a past life or something that's connected to them. Sometimes it's ancestral, which is energetic. Sometimes it's emotional, an old trauma that they themselves have had. And sometimes it's a mental belief system. So it all depends. And as a healer, I pride myself on continually learning and training on new things, new methods. I'm always looking at new things. I'm always going studying. I'm always reading, participating in other workshops. And like I said to you a few videos before, I also go to other healers. So I'm not out of the loop. I know what's going on. And I know what techniques work for me. And also if I see someone and I feel that I'm not able to help them, and I know someone who uses a particular technique that I feel would help them, I pass them forward. I never think, oh, well, if I let them go, then they're not going to come back to me. I'm losing a client. I'm losing money. I don't look at money. Because when you're a healer and you're truly surrendered to God, money doesn't come into the equation. When you start calculating, oh, if I have 3 clients, I can pay this, and if I have 4, I can do this, and I need 10 so that I can go and do that. It doesn't work when you've surrendered. It really doesn't. When I start thinking about how much I'm going to earn, everything stops. Because the reason people are attracted to me is because my field is giving out compassion. It's giving out love, non-judgmental. Yeah, I'm not at all judgmental. So I'm giving out a vibration that people are drawn to. And if my vibration is filled with greed and anxiety about money, people won't be attracted to me because that's not in alignment with the God force. So for me, being a healer means being in alignment with myself and God. And some call God universe, some call it the light. I really don't care what you call it. I call it God because that's the way I feel is right for me. So I have a little chat to God in the mornings and I ask to be a vehicle of His love. I dedicate my energy to a vibration that I'm choosing that day. And for me personally, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't eat certain things so that I can be in good vibration for you. It's not about me, it's about you. I am a conduit, and God and the beings that work with me cannot work through me if I'm in compromise in any way, in compromise physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. So to be a healer and to call yourself a healer requires quite a journey. And I'm very proud to be a healer. And as I said, I don't look at this as a financial thing. Yes, it has brought me a lifestyle and it has brought me the ability to travel around the world and live in different places. But I'm not going first class or business class or anything like that. But I love it. I love what I do. I'm in alignment with God. I'm in alignment with the person who's sitting in front of me. And I feel good at the end of the day when I look back and I say, I could see that movement in that person. I saw the light bulb go on. Or I can see the change that's already starting to happen in this person. That's what I love. That's what motivates me. And when I feel that force working through me and the tingles that go through my body and sometimes the warmth that goes through my body, I know I'm in the right place at the right time. So if you're choosing to dedicate your life to being a healer, then dedicate your life to being a healer, not to being a marketer, not to being a salesperson, and not to making millions. You're here of service, and that doesn't mean your service is for free, and it doesn't mean people are entitled to drain you and ring you at any time, but you are here in service to the planet and to the beautiful souls that have been vulnerable enough to sit in front of you and allow you to work with their psyche. That's a privilege and an honour that someone allows the most delicate, vulnerable part of themselves to open up in front of you. And that's what makes you a healer. If you'd like to know more about me, you can go to my website, lovelightandtruth.com, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to work with you. Happy days.